Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, wherever y'all are in the universe. Thank you for watching. All right. All right. All right. Shh. You know, I just want to say, it's been quite an interesting life, an interesting journey. And what I'm about to say, it's not about being negative or pessimistic, okay? But we have to, and I'm swallowing this along with you all, okay? I'm swallowing this along with you all, okay? The whole shh. I'm taking the gulp with you, okay? Careful who you're sharing your hopes, goals, and dreams and aspirations with. And I know it's exciting. Every last one of us want to believe that the people that's closest to us and most near and dear to us would have our best interest at heart, or would be happy for us, or would want to see us happy and thriving and succeeding. But what we have to understand, though, is the reality of the consciousness of people, even those that are closest to you sometimes. You think you're sharing your great ideas and hopes, goals, and dreams and aspirations, and you're thinking that this is a part of what you do in relations with people and in general that's close to you. But unbeknownst to you, they're plotting to take and steal. You see what I'm saying? We have to be careful. And it's one of the greatest lessons I think I've learned is you just can't. And whether that be the people that's closest to you, or you sometimes we're going into the professional arenas even, and because we look and we say to ourselves, well, they're paid to care, shit, when you go into those damn, so our guards will go down in a sense, because it's like, well, these are the air quote professionals. They're the professionals. These people have, they're already where they want to be. At least that's what we be thinking. They're already where they want to be. They're already happy and fulfilled and thriving and established. So then we automatically assume that it's safe to share our ideas, share our creativity, share our hopes, goals, dreams, and aspirations. Wrong. Sometimes people be dried up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about with age, okay? Because you can be young and dried up. And so I'm not implying that. I'm saying it's just maybe they lost inspiration along the way. Maybe they stopped growing and evolving as a being. Maybe they plateaued. Maybe, whatever the reason is. And here comes this new zest. They call new blood, right? Here come new blood. And they want to take that from you. Or they feel some kind of way. And in some cases, even feel entitled. Because we have to keep into mind people's consciousness. I deserve that better because, you know how people get, it should be me. My old outdated ass. And so, again, careful. That's going to be the greatest lesson you take with you as you go into this next season of greatness is shh. People are looking to steal ideas. They're looking to steal creativity. They're looking to still pretend like they're not stealing. They act like, they're wishing you well or want the best for you. Meanwhile, they're plotting to sabotage you so they can walk off into what was your idea. What was yours? What you birthed. Right? Because they ain't get it. Their ass is too busy shopping. Shit. I'm just saying. They too busy fucking, drinking, looking for the name. And nigga, please. Give me that shit. That's why they ain't had no idea. They burnt it out in the bedroom. But anyway, so careful. Because you have haters sometimes. And I know it's cliche. It's cliche. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, no, but for real. Because then before you even get a chance, that's why if we don't take the temperature of our circle and for what it is versus what we want it to be because it's comfortable and it's familiar, if we don't gauge the temperature in truth, not with rose colored glasses, because you know that's pops and that's moo moo, and that's, you know, all these fondnesses that we have with these people because they was the one making cupcakes for us with the caramel, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So we be having our let's be honest about this. We all have our fondnesses. We're like, oh yeah, shit, that was my environment. Yeah, but see, we ain't talking about that right now. Right now, what we talking about, is when people shitted on their life, follow me. They made a shit storm and opted not to grow. They opted to stay in the vein that they opted to stay in the vein of. And that's a valid choice. But it comes with something, doesn't it? Then you see what I'm saying? And so then here you come, like I said, new blood, brother, sister, excited. You know what I'm saying? Here you come, full of awe and glee and shit. Ooh, yeah, they don't have none of that. They pissed that they don't. Okay? And they feel that it should be them, so they feel like, let me just sabotage them passive aggressively and secretly. And then I can then act like this was me. This is why up until you're able, listen to me, up until you're willing and able to look at your inner circle for what it is, so that you can make the changes, you're going to always feel like you're on some kind of a Groundhog's Day. That's what you're going to feel like, I promise you. You're going to feel like you get so far, like it's going to be this roller coaster that you can't seem to get off of. And that's because you got to address your inner circle too. You got to address that. Sure, we got to shadow work. Sure, we got to look at our own inner things. Sure, we got to look. That's a part of it. But a part of looking at that is assessing your inner circle too. Looking at who you're sharing with, because these are the people that you're excited. You all have heard the saying. Most of us can relate to this kind of basic primitive thing. The saying of, don't be bragging about your man or your woman and woo-de-woo, and you know that somebody is in an unhappy relationship. Or, you know, we've all heard those type of saying, don't be talking about you in love and you ain't never felt like this, bitch. Used to. Don't be doing that when you know you are sitting in the midst of grumpy grumpersons from Grumpinston, Grumpersville, when you know full damn well the bitch, you know what I'm saying, or the nigga, hey, is in, I'm just being honest, when we know they could be married, but we know some unhappily married motherfuckers if some of us want to go ahead and be on for real about it. I'm good. Better than ever. It's part of why they're so pissed right now. So, but we have to be careful with that, because then, and see, they ain't saying nothing. You know, you sit here smiling and shit, telling my and they hate their life. They hate it. They hate their life, bitch. Like, you gotta be careful. They hate their husband. They hate their wife. They hate themselves, bitch. They hate it all. And then you want to be talking about, oh my God, I can't believe I met this person. And I ain't feel like this since 15 years ago, bitch. And yeah. Mm-hmm. And they look constipated. If you stop for just a moment and come out of your relationship euphoria, new relationship high for a few minutes, then you're going to see the constipation on their face. that they're grimace, that they're working long and hard to hide behind a forced smile. Mhm. And then you're gonna start getting some subtle remarks. Well, you got to be careful because people ain't no good nowadays. If I was you, you need to watch that. People be gold digging. Could I borrow $100? I'll hook you back up when I get my tax return. After they just told you. You see how that's smooth too? Boy, that's smooth. That's smooth as fuck. That's some smooth shit, motherfucker. That's smooth. They just say, yeah, you gotta be ready about these gold diggers. You know what I'm saying? Folks out here in these streets, they out here for that. So we just tell because we love you. We love you. We love you. You know what I'm saying? We care about you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through something hard. You know what I'm saying? I just lost my job. You know what I'm saying? This is the fifth time this in 6 months. You know, I show he's I got you. I'll get you back. You know what I'm saying? I'm clowning. I know. I'm doing that because to help us to understand, careful who you're sharing your hopes, goals, dreams, and aspirations. Careful who you want people to celebrate because you're like, well, don't they supposed to care, Bloomy? I thought they supposed to care. They're my friends. They're my blood. They're my relatives. They're my this. Shouldn't I be able to share my hopes, goals, dreams, and aspirations? Shouldn't I? Aren't those the people that should be rooting and happy and relieved that I'm finally out of the mully grubs, or I found something, whether it's a business, I found my niche in the world, or I found a relationship or somebody that I ain't gotta be something else for in order for them to love me? Yes, you're right, dear. They should. But here is the reality. We have to assess and take into account people's condition and state. I don't care if we are fond of them. And I don't care how long we've known them. I don't care if it's our mother and if it's our father. I don't care if it's our sister, if it's our brother, if it's our aunt, if it's our uncle, if it's our cousin, if it's our niece, if it's our nephew, if it's the supervisor, director of business so and so. We have to take into account not everything is as it seems, and sometimes people are unhappy and they're not self-aware people, or they don't address or deal with it, and then they start operating primitively because of it. They want to take from you. See, sometimes the taking from you, it's not just monetary. They want to take your zest for life, your creativity, and yeah, in some cases, the opportunities that you've created due to the choices that you've made. Careful who you share. Okay? I'm not saying that we shouldn't be able to talk about and share our happiness, but I'm really starting to watch and learn when too many people be trying to ask what your opinion is, what your thought is, all of that good old stuff. And it's like, but these are the people that you really rarely see acknowledge or celebrate you. That's a clue that there's something off. Okay? Be careful, y'all. Not fearful, just mindful. Love y'all.